Hey guys, it's me, back on Essentially, and today I'm going to be shooting a tutorial video on how to make, not masks this time. I'll be making instead an action figure of the Titan Cameraman from Skibidi Toilet, as requested by one of you guys. So yeah, let's just get started with our simple plain white A4. So this is all you need in the beginning, and we are going to start with the torso or the main body first. So as far as I can see, he's wearing a coat and he's got long legs, and he's is dressed in all black, so that's going to be hard to make using white A4. So for the sake of the video, I'll be using white A4 only. Alright, so first things first, let's make the body. By using a strip of paper like this, and then just rolling it till you get something like that. And now we are gonna do the legs. So he's got long legs, so we are gonna take like probably that much. Right, so mark it and then cut it out again. Now I want you to fold that in half because he's got two legs, so we are going to be making two legs. Cut off the extra bit as well while you're at it. Now once you have this done, you have to roll them up individually. Yeah, that's big enough. Okay, so just like that, roll it like a pen. Alright, and then do the same for the other leg. Make sure it's the same size. Just like that. Now what I want you to do is right around there, a bit higher than the halfway point. I want you to make a fold for the knee joint, so that's where his knees are gonna be, just like that. Let me use a pen to make sure everything's in place. Now do the same for the other leg. Right around there, I want you to bend it. Right, so those are his knee joints. Now I want you to give him some shoes as well, using the same piece of paper, like just fold it like this, and there you have it. It's got some tiny little shoes. Actually, make the knee joint a bit higher, because when I come to see it, I think it's not that low. So the knee joint somewhere right there, and then give him his shoe back, this time a bit bigger shoe, because why not. Right, so we have one leg done. Now do the same for the other leg, and before I do that, let me show you how to make his long arms as well. But actually, before the arms, let's make the coat, which is, just let's size up the arms. He's got pretty long arms, about like maybe that long. So let me separate that real quick. So alright, that will be his arms. No wait, they're the same size. This will be his arms. And using this thing, we are going to make him a coat. Like about this long. And that will be his coat. Alright, so yeah, let me quickly finish the legs, and in a similar manner I'm gonna make his arms as well, and I'll show you how it looks. Alright, so made the legs and the arms, and also here's his tiny little, actually it's pretty massive, the palm of his hand. Right, there it is. So I'll attach these to the arms like that. Extra tape, we can just cut them out. And in a similar way, let's attach the other arm. Inside and outside. Okay, so the arms are done. Now all I have to do is make the coat. So for the coat, I want you to cut out a piece like this. That looks like this. So we are going to roll this around him like that. Right? And also, it's a coat, right? So actually, how about we do this? Yeah, we'll do the tapering downwards and the slanting upwards thing, so we can make folds like this. Oh, actually on the other side. So if you've noticed, coats have a little bit like a collar, so that's what we're going for right there. Now when we wrap it around our body, you get that effect, right? And that looks like a coat. So let me quickly make it look like an actual coat by trimming down some parts. Like that. And before we add this thing in our main body itself, we are going to make a couple adjustments. Let's color it up a little bit. Right at the center, we've got an arc reactor looking thing. This is just pure blue, so let's just color it blue like that. And then we can also give it a black border from the inside like that. And I'm going to use my white gel pen at the center to make it look like it's glowing. Just like that. On the corners as well. Just a normal glow effect. Right? Okay, next we need to make him a belt. Let's use some yellow for the belt. this is looking more and more like Iron Man. And I'll use black to outline the belt, like that. Now before we add our coat, we need to give him his legs back. And to attach his legs, all you have to do is put it like that, and then put a tape piece at the side, like that. You can follow my other action figure tutorials as well. They cover a different technique where you can actually move the legs and stuff. If you want that kind of action figure, you can check out my other tutorial videos on how to make an action figure and use it to make your own Titan Cameraman. Anyways, there's our legs. Now we can simply add the coat in there. So to add the coat, I'll use tape around it like this. There you go. And now we can add his arms at the side. Like that. Put a tape through it. For the other arm as well. Alright, now that you have the Titan Cameraman body, you need to work on his head, which might be a little tricky for some, but I'll show you an easy technique on how to do it quickly. So let's grab the remaining bit of white A4, and we are going to cut out another strip like this, and this time we are going to fold it a lot of times, like 1, you got 2 there, you got 3, and then 4. And you can stick the ends together to create a box like this. So this is simply going to be our head. If you want, you can cover the top hole, but that's just a bit too much work. So I'd advise you to leave it as it is. Now we are going to do the same thing like we did with the chest of the cameraman, which is basically a circle. This time I'm going to put some white, just for the sake of it, around like this, and let's use our black marker to give his head borders. This border makes his head look like it's got some hair, right? So that's our skull for the cameraman. Besides that, I'd also advise you guys to make some more accessories, which I'll quickly do off camera. Alright, so I made a couple accessories. First thing is this cylinder with a rod, so you can just make the hole a bit bigger on both sides, and then like push the rod through it to make a war hammer, just like that. So we've got a hammer for the Titan, and we also have this thing which I'll put behind his head. It's like a little decoration, like more cameramen, I mean more cameras. The more cameras, the stronger, I guess. And we are going to stick this at his back. Probably should have made the head a bit smaller compared to that, but can't do anything now. And also I made these things. These are like some more cameras. So let's attach them like this, one at a time. Alright, 2 more cameras added, so that's a lot of cameras. And finally I've got one last thing, which is this. I don't know what it does, but it looks cool, so I thought I might as well add it. So there you go. Actually, it's a bit too far out. Okay, so there you go. We have the Titan Cameraman already, and he is definitely ready to go in a war or something. So I don't know where I should keep this hammer. Maybe in his hand like this. You could probably stick it in his hand, but this is just extra. So yeah, that's about it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you got some inspiration to do some paper crafts. And if you did, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment me down below what should I do next in my next video, and share my videos. Thank you, bye bye.